All right, this is case number 2350-806. This is Pablo Davis versus Gracie Bentley and other occupants of property at 9200 West Verner, apartment 125. The court is also calling at this time 2350-810. This is Sweet Properties LLC versus Alan Simpson. The court calls the suffix 0814 Sweet Properties versus Maisha James regarding property at 13975 Mansfield. The court calls the suffix 0818, that's Sweet Properties versus Kiera Harris and occupants of property at 16609 Sorrento. The court calls the suffix 0822, that's Sweet Properties LLC versus Marva Ali and other occupants of property at 15329 Kinfield. The court calls the suffix 086, strike at 0826, Sweet Properties LLC versus Swatara Brown and occupants of property at 15411 Monte Vista. The court calls the suffix 0830, Sweet Properties versus Charlotte Gregory's, it seems to be, at property at 16551 Freeman and occupants. The court calls the suffix 0834, Sweet Properties versus Danielle Stubbs and other occupants of property at 9234 Appeline. The court calls the suffix 0838, Sweet Properties LLC versus Cassandra Cotton and other occupants of property located at 18526 Curtis in the city of Detroit. The court calls the suffix 0842, Sweet Properties LLC versus Sonia Dickens and other occupants of property at 3224 Ethel Street. And your appearance at this time, counsel.
Judge Kevin Callahan, P78273, representing all the plaintiffs. We're looking for adjourned dates on all of them pursuant to the administrative order.
All right, thank you, sir. And so you are standing in for Mr. Bachar on the one matter, the 0806, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, so let me see who I have on the, now none of these are subject to dismissals or anything to your knowledge, sir, correct?
No, Judge.
Thank you. All right, so do I have on this Zoom Gracie Bentley living on West Verner? If you're on this Zoom, say something to me now, Miss Bentley.
I would like to, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Miss. You are Miss Bentley?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Miss Bentley. I'm putting your name in. Just hold on 1 second there. All right, Miss Bentley, you live at the address there on West Vernon, number 125, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. I'm going to set your case for another hearing date because this is required under the emergency order of the Supreme Court. So I'm setting it for the 19th. Am I running out of dates?
Yes, you can say on the 19th.
Go to 19th. The 19th of March, 2021, and that's going to be at 9:00 a.m. March 19th, 2021 at 9:00 a.m. That's when you come back to see me.
Sir, could you repeat that time?
Yes, ma'am. March 19th at 9:00 a.m.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk with a lawyer regarding this matter, ma'am. I have a lawyer that will speak to you today, And I'm going to get you in to talk with someone in just a few moments, ma'am, regarding your rights and the opportunities to resolve this matter. You understand?
Yes, sir. There has been some changes in it. My youngest son has moved out. My oldest son is still here, but he has been putting applications in everywhere. And sir, I would beg to please be allowed to stay here and not have to move. I have put applications in many places, but I'm only put on waiting list. That's what my oldest son has gone through too. He's on waiting list.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. You'll get a chance to discuss that with a lawyer. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room to talk with someone right now that you can talk about those matters. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to see a
Thank you, sir.
notification. You're going to see a notification on your device, Ms. Bentley, to go to breakout room number 1. When you see that, go into that room, and then a lawyer is going to come there and talk with you in private, ma'am. There's your notification. Mr. Lockhart, are you able to go there, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. On all the terminations, I should advise in breakout. I'm wondering if Your Honor will allow me to do a interview en masse with all the non-payment cases this afternoon. I can do them all in one breakout, or use your courtroom, saying nothing in front of you particular to one case.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm going to go to breakout room now. 1.
All right. We'll address the other ones as we go forward. All right. Do I have Simpson on the Zoom living at the address on Burt Road? If you're on this Zoom, say something at this time. All right. I'm looking for James, Maisha James on Mansfield. If you're on the Zoom, say something, 0814.
Yes, sir.
All right, I do see you there, ma'am, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right, so ma'am, I'm going to set this for a new date as I'm required to do so. That date's going to be 3/19 at 9 o'clock a.m. 3/19 at 9 o'clock a.m., ma'am, and I'm going to give you somebody to talk to, a lawyer to talk to, that you might discuss your rights and opportunities regarding this file. You understand that?
Yes, I do. And it's also some major repairs that haven't been done that have been here since I've been at this home that they haven't done.
You would talk with your lawyer, the lawyer that you're going to speak with about those issues, ma'am. You understand?
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Judge, may I ask what court case number this is pertaining to?
This is 0814. All right, so you're holding tight for a lawyer. I'll come back to you, Ms. James.
Okay, thank you.
I
Got your date.
can go ahead and talk to Miss James and do an original intake with her until Steve Lockhart's complete.
All right, very well. Thank you. I'm going to send you now to breakout room number 2, Ms. James, and Ms. Scott is going to meet you there.
Thank you.
Judge, Mr. Richard Price is on the phone. He said his phone won't work. He's the plaintiff. It's not until 2:20.
All right. Do I have Kiara Harris regarding property on Sorrento? If you're on the Zoom, say something.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Ms. Harris. And let me get your name put in here. All right, Ms. Harris, and I'm going to set this matter over for the next action date. That will be the 19th of March, and that's going to be at 9 o'clock a.m., 3/19, 21 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with a lawyer regarding your legal matter. Someone will speak with you momentarily in a breakout room. And you note that you have to be back in court on the next day, okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Miss Ali, do I have Miss Ali on the Zoom?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon to you, Miss Ali. You live at the property on Kentfield, is that correct, ma'am?
Correct.
So this is a non-payment action. It is the first hearing. As such, the court will set it over for a second hearing. That hearing date is going to be 3/19/21, and that hearing is going to be at 9:00 a.m. That's the next date you'll come in front of me. I am going to give you an opportunity to speak with a lawyer. You have the right to an attorney in such matters, and that will give you an opportunity to discuss the legal issues in this case and to give you some advice regarding how you might resolve this matter. You understand that?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right. So, Ms. Ali, we're just waiting for a lawyer to become available, and then I'll get back to you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Regarding Brown on Monte Vista Street, if you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time.
Hey, how you doing? I'm here.
All right. And what is your name?
Shantae Brown.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Brown. All right. I'm putting your name in, Ms. Brown, right now. And this is the first date of hearing on this matter. I am setting a due date of the 19th of February 19th at 9:00 a.m. That's the next date on this matter. That should be March.
February or March?
That's March 19th, 2021 at 9:00 a.m. All right. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk with a lawyer regarding your legal matter. That I'll get to that as soon as I have a lawyer available to speak with you momentarily, ma'am. All right.
Okay.
All right. Wish you well. All right. I'm looking for Gregory now. Sade Gregory, living on Freeland. If you're on this Zoom, say something at this time. I'm looking for last name Stubbs, living on Apple-Line. If you're on this Zoom, say something at this time. I'm looking for Cotton, living on Curtis Street. If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time. I'm looking for Sonia Dickens. Sonia Dickens, living on Ethel Street, South Ethel, under the suffix 0842. If you're on the Zoom, say something.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Dickens. Just adjusting something here. This is the first hearing regarding this matter, ma'am. So I am going to set a second date as required. And that date's going to be the 19th of March, 3/19 at 9:00 a.m.
Okay.
Also set it up so that you have an opportunity to talk with a lawyer today to discuss your legal rights in this matter and ways that you might resolve this case. So I'll get you to someone briefly regarding this matter, Ms. Dickens.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Lockhart, Ms. Scott is in breakout room number 2, speaking with someone, and then I have several other persons for you to talk to, and they are non-payment matters. So I'm going to send them together after you've had a chance to check in on breakout room 2.
Very good. May I ask of Mr. Callahan, Kevin, you have 2 terminations, one for Mr. Bouchon, one for yourself, that being Dickens. Is your client interested in Sarah, if you know, on either of those termination cases?
So I didn't realize that Dickens, I would have to talk to my client. I have to talk to my client. It might be a possibility, but I have to talk to my client.
Sorry, okay.
All right, very well. All right, so Mr. Callahan, regarding the suffixes 0834, 0830, 0810, 0838, on those matters, defendants did not appear. The court will, however, set a second date regarding these matters. That date is going to be March 1st. Just one moment, sir. Actually, that date's going to be February 26, 2/26, 21 at 9 o'clock a.m. If defendants do not appear on the second date, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment regarding those matters. So,
Thank you, Judge. With case ending in 810, I'm going to be submitting a dismissal on that one, so you can put it for the court record. The rest of them, I will appear on the 26th.
all right, thank you, sir. And I have pulled that one out, and I am noting that that matter should be dismissed.
Judge, I apologize. This is Lockhart. Should I be going to breakout too with Miss Scott?
Yes, Ms. Scott said that you would check in there. She's doing the intake.
Thank you.
And then when you come back, I'll do the other ones. All right, this is case number 2035-0846. This is Richard Price versus Jesse Randolph and other occupants of property at 11420 Plainview in the city of Detroit. Do I have Richard Price on the Zoom? If you're here, say something at this time. Mr. Price.
Oh, yes, Mr. Price, I'm sorry, he's on the phone.
All right, thank you.
Yes. Mr. Price?
Yeah. All right, can you turn it up?
Hello,
Oh, yes, what's your name, sir?
Richard Price.
Thank you, Mr. Price. Mr. Price, you own the property on Plainview, is that correct, sir?
Sir, that's correct.
All right, just one moment, sir. Do I have on the Zoom Jesse Randolph? If you're here on the Zoom at this time, please say something, Mr. Randolph. All right, it appears that Mr. Randolph has not appeared regarding this matter. I do see that there is an affidavit showing that there was proof of service and personal service. However, given the mail issues and other issues associated herewith, the court is required to set a second hearing. I'm going to set it over for the next action date. I'm going to give that date as February the 19th, 2/19, 21. If the defendant does not appear on that date, 9 o'clock a.m., the court will enter the judgment by default and will allow for execution. I'm sorry, 9 o'clock a.m., sir, 2/19 at 9 o'clock a.m. And you come back into the Zoom or call in on that date, sir. And if Mr. Randolph does not appear, the court will enter judgment by default that will give him responsibility of paying or moving from the property. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. I wish you well. I'll see you on the 19th, sir.
Bye.
All right. So I have several individuals whose matters are non-payment matters. And I know that some of the issues are the same in terms of advice and programs. And so I want to send those individuals to speak with you. Ms. Dixon, her matter is a termination matter. So counsel, I'm planning to send Ms. James, Ms. Harris, also Ms. Ali, and Ms. Brown to breakout room to speak with you. And then if you have to speak with them individually, you can separate it out. As you decide.
Excellent. I believe Miss James, we just returned from breakout.
Oh, is that right?
So that would be file ending 814.
Oh, yes, okay.
So
yes,
She's aware of her new date, but she wanted to make sure she came back in before she tuned out.
All right, very well. Yeah, that one's taken care of then. So I'm going to be sending Harris, Ali, Brown. Those are the ones that I'm going to be sending right now. And
If I could have either Miss Scott or Miss Gibson with me.
Okay, I'll make sure that that happens, sir. And we're going to use breakout room number 2, as you're already there. Miss Scott is already there, and so I'm sending now Miss Brown to breakout room 2. I'm also sending Miss Ali to breakout room 2. You're getting a notification, ma'am, and I'm sending Miss Harris. You're getting a notification. All right. All right, this is case number 2350850. This is Trademore Apartments versus and all occupants of property at 457 Brainerd Street, apartment number 208. The court also calls the suffix 0854. This is Naja Brown, Cathedral Venture versus Naja Brown and other occupants of property located at 80 East Hancock, number 0908. The court is calling Cathedral Venture versus Satino Penniman and other occupants of property at 80 East Hancock, number 1705. The suffix on that file is 0858. Your appearance at this time, counsel.
Yes, sir. Steve, 7829, appearing for the plaintiff on each one of these cases. The only 2 cases that we still have going would be the suffix 850 and the suffix 858. Trademore versus Cooks and a Cathedral versus Penniman.
All right, I do have those 2. The 854, are you saying that one should be dismissed?
Yes, it should, Your Honor.
All right, I will grant the petition in that matter. That case will be dismissed at this time. Just one moment, sir. The other 2 matters are first hearings. Let me see if I have Cooks, Warren Cook, who lives on Brainerd Street. If you're on the Zoom, please say something. I'm looking now for Penniman, living on Hancock, East Hancock. If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. All right. These matters are set on for 2:30. It's a little bit after that time. I'm going to go ahead and set the matters over for a second hearing date. In as much as it appears that defendants have not appeared, that second hearing date is going to be that second hearing date is going to be 2/24. 21 at 9 a.m. If defendants show up, then that date changes to 3/19/21 at 9 a.m. They're not present now. If for some reason they show up, I would change the date based on their appearance. But if they've not appeared, 2/24/21, 9 a.m. is going to be the next action date on each of these. If defendants do not appear at that time, then the court will enter judgment by default.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. All right, this is case number 20350-862. This is Alden Towers versus Raja Shaw. Shaw is the last name, at 8100 East Jefferson, number A202. The court also calls the suffix 0866. That is City Club Apartments of Lafayette Park versus Geraldine Moore and other occupants of property at 750 Shane, number 601 in the city of Detroit. Are you on these matters, counsel?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Christopher Asphalt, 53129, on behalf of Alton Towers. You said the Shaw case. Was there one other one, Judge, that you said?
Yes, that is the City Club Apartments versus Geraldine Moore. That's the suffix 0866.
Yes, I am on that one also.
All right, thank you, counsel. This is the first hearing it appears on these matters. And I do have the service by attachment documents contained in the court's file. Do I have on this record Shaw, last name Shaw, living on East Jefferson, 8202. If you're on this Zoom, please say something. Looking for Miss Geraldine Moore, living at 750 Shane Street, number 601. If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, it appears that the defendants have not appeared regarding this matter. I am required to set a second hearing. Nonetheless, I will set that hearing for the 25th of February, 2/25/21 at 9:30 a.m. That will be the hearing date on both these matters. If defendants do not appear at that subsequent hearing, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default judgment on the next action date. So ordered.
Very good, Judge.
Thank you, counsel. All right, Mr. Lockhart, you all done with talking with the whole host of people?
Yes, Judge, but we did lose Miss Harris. She cut out in mid-interview. She may be calling back into the courtroom. That was Kiera Harris, file ending 818, if she calls back.
All right, yeah, I don't see where she's called. So,
But otherwise, yes, I'm back.
all right, so Ms. Dixon, did you speak with someone already, ma'am?
No, I have not.
Okay, Ms. Dixon, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1.
Okay.
And
May I have Miss Andrea with me?
and I'll make sure that Ms. Andrea is there, and Mr. Lockhart is going to speak with you there. All right, this is case number 2350870. This is Water Edge Apartments versus Leah Bash and other occupants of property at 3500 East Jefferson, apartment 216. The court is also calling at this time the suffix 0874, St. Antoine Gardens versus Roy Judge and other occupants of property located at 5203 Chrysler Drive, apartment 313. The court calls the suffix 0878. That's a strike that one is set at 3 p.m. I'll recall that one in just a moment. All right, your appearance at this time, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brandon Kingsley, Palace Law, on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Ms. Kingley, and good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Your Honor, with respect to case number ending in 874, we'd like to dismiss that without prejudice, as well as Water's Edge versus Leah Bash.
Okay, I heard the dismissal on 874, and then you chopped up a little bit. What else did you say?
Water's Edge versus Leah Bash. I don't have that case number in front of me. We would also like to dismiss that without prejudice.
Okay, so you're dismissing both 874 and 870?
Correct.
All right, so I will put a notation that both of these matters are dismissed at this time, and it's so noted. All right, and I believe that Miss Nicole Nichols, I'm sorry, is on the Zoom, so I'm going to go ahead and call that matter at this time. 2035088. That is St. Antoine Gardens versus Nichols, I'm sorry, and Leroy Williams Jr. and other occupants of property at 5214 St. Antoine Street, apartment number 5. Your appearance on that matter, Counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brianna Kingsley, Palace Law, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, Counsel. And Ms. Nicole, I see that you're present. Is that correct, ma'am? Miss Nichols? I know that she was on, I see her there. It looks like she's having some connection problems, but she was fully on maybe 10 minutes ago. So what's going to happen here is that I am going to go ahead and set it for a subsequent date, and I'm going to give her an opportunity to speak with a lawyer that we have available. That next date in this matter is going to be the 19th, 21 at 9:30 a.m. That'll be the next action date regarding this matter, Madam Counsel. Ms. Nichols, if she makes it back in, I will set it up so that she's able to speak with a lawyer and she's made aware of that date as well.
Very, very good, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good day to you.
You too as well.
You stuffing envelopes over there? Stuffing envelopes? Yeah. Wedding invitation? No. Ms. Nichols, are you connected now?
Is it even on this?
All right, I'm waiting for, I called the case involving Ms. Nichols, and I'm waiting for her to chime in. The attorney was here on that matter for the plan. I went ahead and set the date. I know Ms. Nichols has been trying to come on. She made it on one time. She struggled to get it. So I set a date for her, and I was going to give her an opportunity to speak with the lawyer. So that's what's going on here. I have one more case that's set for 3 o'clock. Nobody's checked in yet, so I'll give you a few minutes. I see you there, Ms. Nichols, if you can hear me. And I see that you're having some audio connection problems. You can hear me. Just wave your hand if you can hear me talking to you. So I've given a new date on your case. Are you able to hear me? Ms. Nichols, are you able to hear me, ma'am? So do they have the phone number to call courtroom? It doesn't, they get that sheet?
No, they don't
It's
get
not-
it.
it's
It
not
should be on that sheet. Yeah, it'll be on the sheet. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I guess a lot of them don't call.
all right. So, Ms. Nichols, just call the number on your phone. You like call the courtroom?
Is she muted or something?
The audio is not
Oh.
connecting properly. She's connected, video. The audio is, she hasn't connected to. She's been trying diligently. I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me, Ms. Nichols?
Probably.
Yeah, do it. Set it to the.
Right.
I hear what you said.
Probably leave it at the call. Hi, is this Ms. Nichols? No, never mind. I got the wrong number. I'm sorry. I'm just here talking. What was the sign? I'm not gonna tell her to call in. That's crazy.
All right, I don't see any. Let me call it 3 o'clock matter. That's case number 203508882. This is Maurice Rose versus Dominique Martin and other occupants of property at 4553, straight at 4353, Buena Vista. The matter, that's the second floor. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for non-payment of rent. Today is the first hearing in this matter. I'm looking for Maurice Rose, the owner of the property on Buena Vista. Do I have Dominique Martin in regard to this matter? All right, it appears that neither side has appeared on this matter. Accordingly, I will set the matter over for a new date, as this is the first hearing. The next date is going to be the 25th of February, 2/25/21 at 9 o'clock a.m. Plaintiff does not appear. The matter be dismissed on the next action date.
Judge, she chatted to you. Maybe you can chat her back.
I'm chatting her back now.
Oh.
So what's Ms. Scott, if you will, a number that Ms. Nichols can call for UCHC and maybe get a hold of Mr. Lockhart? Trying to get Ms. Nichols has not been able to connect her audio. I've chatted her date of 3/19 at 9:30. And I told her I wanted her to speak with a lawyer. I wanted to give a number that she could call in to.
Sure. If Miss Nichols is hearing me, she can call Steve Lockhart at 313-774-0371. If you could make that after 3:30.
I'm sending that in a chat.
Could I write a notice to Miss Nichols' next court date when you're able?
Yeah, I sent her the notice. That's 3/19 at 9:30.
Thank you.
All right, that would be a wrap. We've covered everything. Thank you.